All right, everybody, welcome to the first video of Three Sons Junk Removal and Dumpster Rentals. We are just starting out in the business. I got Evan, the cameraman. If you go back to our other channel, what is it, Ev?
Land to Lakes.
Land to Lakes. We have a lot of content on there, but we started up a business where we're going to be doing junk removals and dumpster rentals. We're actually on our way now. We have our first rental, dumpster rental. We have a Sure Trac 14 by 7 foot dump trailer. We dropped it off yesterday to a residential site where the homeowner said he had a bunch of stuff in the garage and around the property. So I don't want to get too much into fees here, guys, because fees vary everywhere, but our dump fees in the New York, New Jersey area are ridiculously high. Usually well over $100 and something a ton, depending on the facility you go to. So I made it clear to him that our rental only includes 1 ton of pickup. I'm sorry, 1 ton of debris in the pickup, which is included in the rental fee. We took photographs of the man's driveway before we dumped our trailer off, and after, with me chalking the wheels, clear of obstructions from the house and the garage. So goodness gracious, if there's ever a claim that our dumpster ruined a driveway or a dump trailer because I was not conscious about the way I unloaded it or the way I left it, it's documented with photographs that that's not the case. So we're taking you along the ride. So we'll probably have to minimize the footage at the residential house. I don't want to make anybody uncomfortable. So we'll catch up with you guys once we get to the site and we start hooking up the trailer. All right, guys, here we are, our first pickup. Got a cone in front so nobody backs into it. Got our boards down so we don't indent the driveway.
There's a lot of junk in there.
Oh, that's good. We got our wheels chalked, both sides. Here, and here's our first pickup. Pretty well loaded up here, guys. So we're gonna go ahead and get this hooked up to the truck, get it covered up with the tarp, and get it out of here. Man, ECM is cranking that handle. Doing pretty good so far, guys. Got a pretty decent load in there. Again, like I said, mostly household, typical household garage stuff. Nothing too crazy. We're getting hooked up now. Tarp is on. And we're gonna head on out. Get you a picture, guys, or a video when we're a little more leveled out on the truck, the squat, and the trailer all finished up, hooked up. All right, guys, we left the homeowner's property. We didn't want to do any filming there, keep their privacy, but truck is sitting really nice with the timber ins. Trailer looks good. We made sure we double checked our connections, safety first. Tarp is down, everything's secured nicely. I'm gonna fix this little issue right here. I don't like that poking up through the tarp or near the tarp. So here's where we're at. There's ECM, Evan, the cameraman there. Truck is pulling very, very well. Honestly, it feels no different than if just a trailer was on it. So although it looks like a lot of stuff, I think it's just household. But we'll do Evan and I have a little competition. We'll figure out how much we'll take estimates on how much the trailer weighs with the load in it. We'll do that when we get to the dump, and then we'll, winner gets to buy breakfast. What do you say, Ev? So we'll take a guess at who's closer with how much weight is in there. What's your estimate on the weight?
I'm gonna say 1,400.
1,400. Woo, this kid's a tough one. I'm gonna say 1,700. So, no. I'm gonna say 1,600, Ev. So, truck is running great. Truck is, well, it better be running great. It's a fairly new truck, but it's sitting good. I don't mind the stance at all. And we're gonna catch up with you guys at the dump. They're probably gonna allow us to film much there, but whatever we can, we'll do. All right, guys, catch up. I'll tell you when, buddy. All right, guys, so I know we said we meet you at the dump on the next segment, but I do want to document this. This is probably the biggest part of the trip here. The dump from the residential side is probably only about 7 miles, maybe 8 miles, somewhere around there. But this hill here is the biggest culprit. in the trip. We live in a kind of a mountainy area, so this hill is a reflection to it. So as soon as the light turns green here, I'll take the camera from Evan and show you the what we got. Or actually, Evan can do the video in here. Ready, buddy?
Mm-hmm.
So we're getting about 10.8 miles per gallon. Truck is pulling great, like I said, but as you can see, I don't know if the camera's gonna do it justice, but this is one heck of a hill. It's probably about a good, I would say, quarter mile in length. So I thought this would be a good thing to document with the Ram 1500 pulling the load. Again, I don't think we have much of a load in there. It's not crazy, but it is a big trailer. And I know a lot of the naysayers are, you know, not the naysayers, they're right. When you need a 3/4 1-ton truck to be pulling certain size, especially this size trailer, but the amount of weight that I'm dealing with really isn't a lot. I am probably only quarter throttle. I'm at 4,600 miles, 46 miles an hour, and I'm in tow haul mode. Here's the crest of the hill, no problem. Trailer is stopping phenomenally. We have a trailer brake system on here, so definitely do not attempt to pull any type of dump trailer or heavy trailer. Please, guys, unless you have a trailer brake set up in your truck. That will make all the difference in the world. But I just thought we'd add that to the video for you guys, and we'll see you at the dump.
And I got my McDonald's over here.
I guess you can figure out who won the bet, guys. So, all right, we just left the dump. I wish I could have filmed while I was in there, but I don't think they would appreciate that. It's a very fast-moving place to be in and out of. But all right, so the total weight on that rental was 1,380. So Evan, the cameraman,
It's off by 20 pounds.
he estimated 1,400. I estimated 1,600. Evan, the cameraman, won, and his prize was the lunch of his choice. And of course, he loves McDonald's, so here we are. So just a couple things, guys, to go over real quick. My price, which again, I don't want to get into financing too much or finances here. We're in New York, New Jersey area, so prices to dump here are through the roof. I want to say it's well over $100 a ton here to dump debris, forgive me. And I came in here at 0.69 of a ton. My rental includes one ton of dump fees. So I was well under. This was good. I profited on this rental, which is fantastic. I've been watching a lot of videos, guys. We are a legitimate business. We are registered. We are everything the way a proper business should be. This is something I'm starting out part-time with. It's been a little anxiety-ridden, I'm not going to lie to you, because I'm trying to get customers. I'm trying to get things lined up. And it's not as easy as it sounds, guys, starting with business. So, but again, we're working our way into this. I'll show you guys the trailer one more time. This is after it's been dumped. It's got a couple battle wounds on the inside, a couple scratches, which we expected. Here we are here. Not too bad, but the truck did fantastic. I'm very pleased. I will definitely have to move up to a 3/4 or 1 ton down the road. Knock on wood, we didn't get any flats or punctures along the way. The trailer dumped phenomenal. Obviously, I mean, I was expecting a little bit more of a load in there than that. But so far, so good. Our first successful dumpster rental. It's going next week to get lettering on the dumpster, some signage. I'm working with the guy now. We have our logo already designed professionally. And we're going to sit down with the guy who's doing the lettering and figure out what to put where. And but just going to go over a couple things. Here's some of the tools we use, guys. We use wheel chocks. I use some boards here to put the jack down onto. We have a parking cone, so nobody backs into the trailer for their safety. I have a blower there, which I brought just to blow off the driveway. A push broom, and this is from Harbor Freight. It's like $12, guys. This is one of these magnetic rollers that you use to before you even move your dumpster or trailer. Roll the ground, make sure there's no nails, screws that can get up in there, and a broom to sweep out the inside of the dumpster or the trailer. And that's the basic tools we have with us, guys. Straps or bungee cords are inside. Everything held up very well. I'm very happy. And I'll go in the truck and we'll go over a couple things real quick. So first thing I'd like to do is definitely give a shout out to a couple different YouTubers on here. We did a lot of research, guys, as far as, you know, going into the business here. And a couple shout outs I like to give would be to Sonoma, Strong Hauling and Junk Removals. That's Matt, Vic, and Jojo. Lena, he calls the young lady that's on there, Jojo. We watch all their videos. We've been subscribing for months now and just trying to get some pointers onto, you know, the junk removal aspect of things. I don't think he does the dumpster rentals, but definitely got helped out a lot with as far as building up the confidence, advertisement, equipment that you're going to need, and a great channel overall. I think he does a fantastic, he and she both do a fantastic job in relating to other business owners, small business owners, and people trying to get into the business. He's not trying to discourage you. He encourages you. Jojo does a great job of giving pointers and tips on advertising. Hustle Nation. I believe that gentleman is out of Florida. Big dude, man. I wouldn't want to meet that guy in a dark alley, I'll tell you that. But he's out of, I believe he's in Florida. But he does the dumpster rentals, which is fantastic. Definitely gives some great pointers on what direction to be going in and pricing. American AF Dumpster Rentals is another guy. I like to follow him. He's got some good pointers, good tips, and he's taking you along for the ride in his business. Lugaway. I think he's out of Massachusetts. He's in the Boston area. Cool dude. Great footage. Kind of breaks down starting up the business, goes over profiting, financing, what trucks to buy, what equipment that you're going to need. I really like his content. Daniel, the dumpster helper. He's a new guy on here starting out. I believe he was more of a hot shotter before this, and then he's getting himself into the field of the dumpster rentals. Pretty cool. He actually went over his first dumpster rental, and I watched it, and my concern was, what do you do when the weight goes over the 1 ton, and how do you go about billing the extra? I think he had learned from an experience there where the customer didn't want to pay the overage fee, and no, he didn't. He was an absolute gentleman, and what he did was he ate it. I think it was $50, but he ate it, and he said, hey, here's how I'm learning from here. I'm going to take a deposit up front now, and I'll return the deposit. Much easier to return the deposit than try to get money out of somebody who don't want to pay. Martin Extraordinaire, he's a really cool dude. I don't know where he's out of. He might be out of Ohio, I think. I'm not too sure. But he does the strictly dumpster rentals, and he does a really good job of talking about how to build your credit up, you know, what equipment you're going to need, how to build up your credit, and how to apply that good credit towards finance and additional equipment if you need to, or trucks, which in this business you're going to have to. AMG Junk Removal, watching him as well. He's starting out. I don't think he has a dump trailer, or he might now, I'm not sure, but watching, you know, these guys that are smaller building up is pretty impressive. Their confidence that they have to move forward, and yep, you're going to have ups and downs, but just the ability to, you know, get through it, standing on your feet. Dump That Dumpster Rentals, young guy on there, and again, you know, he's got a couple trucks, he's got a couple business partners, and a few trailers. I think he's got 4 trailers or 4 trucks, I don't remember, but he actually had a pretty good video out about mindset, and is your mindset right for this business? Like, you got to be pretty strong-willed, guys, to be self-employed and to be out here doing what you're doing. We're just watching. I know I don't show a lot of footage of myself, and I show, you know, some of Evan. I'll get more into that down the road, but just watching like business. Like, this is the McDonald's here. What a busy place, and it's nice to see all the self-employed people out here. I've seen a lot of business trucks coming out of here, and it kind of gives you a little more confidence to be out here doing business, and you know, gives you a little bit of reassurance that there's other people out here hustling, and other people out here that are you know, digging their way and muddling through things and being successful. So anyway, I don't want this to get too long, guys. Thanks for coming along for the ride. We'll see you in the next video. Thanks for being with us for our first successful dumpster rental. I'm going to call it a success. We landed a job. We were courteous, professional, and respectful with the customer. We cleaned up. We dumped. There was no incidents, no accidents, no injuries. Everybody's accounted for. The dumpster trailer is in good shape. The truck is in good shape, and we're ready to move on to the next job. So, 3 Sons Junk Removal and Dumpster Rentals checking out. And please like and subscribe and share. And we'll see you later. Maybe I can win the next bet. What do you say, Ev?
Maybe.
All right, guys and gals, we'll talk to you in the next video.
Goodbye.